A shallow magnitude 3.9 earthquake shook the Mount Etna region in Sicily while volcanic activity at the volcano was ongoing. The shaking caused cracks to appear on several road sections along the Pernicana Fault, one of the most significant fault systems on Etna's northeastern flank. The event has drawn the attention of scientists because it occurred amidst a period of intense volcanic activity. A key question now is why one of the active faults surrounding Etna moved while the volcanic system was still undergoing pressure changes and deformation. The Pernicana Fault is a crucial component of the tectonic system surrounding Etna. Its movement can be influenced by a combination of magma pressure within the volcano, stress changes in the Earth's crust. Consequently, a shallow earthquake of this nature does not necessarily signal an imminent major eruption, yet such fault movement remains a critical parameter to monitor. Scientists will be tracking several indicators over the coming days, including subsequent seismic activity, changes in volcanic tremor, surface deformation, fault movement, and variations in ash and lava emissions. This data will help determine whether the earthquake was merely a local tectonic event or more closely linked to the ongoing volcanic processes. Mount Etna's activity is once again significantly impacting air travel in Sicily. The Catania airport operator, Società Aeroporto Catania, announced that airspace sectors surrounding the volcano designated as zones B1 and B2 have been closed due to the presence of volcanic ash in the atmosphere. Società Aeroporto Catania stated that updates regarding airspace conditions would be provided throughout the day. Passengers are advised to check their flight status directly with their respective airlines before heading to the terminal, as changes in Etna's activity and ash dispersion patterns could necessitate operational adjustments on short notice. This measure comes just 2 days after Catania Airport had partially resumed operations. Flights had restarted around 2 p.m. on the 18th of August, 2026, following the downgrading of Mount Etna's aviation color code from red to orange. The reopening brought an end to a disruption lasting about a week at one of Sicily's major airports. However, the resumption of operations did not immediately eliminate all risks, as flights in the Catania area remain highly dependent on volcanic ash concentrations, wind direction, airspace conditions, and the evolving activity of Mount Etna. Italian media reported that over 1,350 flights were canceled or diverted during this period, affecting more than 100,000 passengers. The flight disruptions subsequently created a ripple effect on the local tourism sector and economy. The trade association Associazioni estimated tourism-related spending losses to be in the range of €12.8 million to €24 million during just the first 4 days of the emergency. Hotels, restaurants, transport services, shops, and various businesses reliant on tourist arrivals all felt the impact. The association chairman, Salvo Politino, called for the establishment of a permanent coordinating body involving the Sicilian regional government, aviation authorities, civil protection agencies, airlines, and airport operators across the island. According to him, flight disruptions not only inconvenience passengers, but also place immense strain on the hospitality, restaurant, and transport. Meanwhile, travelers stranded by flight cancellations face limited travel options. Under European Union regulations regarding air passenger rights, disruptions caused by volcanic ash are classified as, meaning airlines are generally not required to pay financial compensation. However, passengers remain entitled to specific forms of assistance such as rerouting, meals, and accommodation provided they meet the applicable criteria. The situation in Catania ultimately hinges on the behavior of Mount Etna. Airport authorities must constantly adjust flight operations based on the latest monitoring data. Attention is now focused not only on the ash and eruptions, but also on a magnitude 5.9 earthquake and movement along the Pernicana Fault. Scientists will continue to monitor whether this seismic activity subsides quickly or is followed by further changes within Etna's volcanic system. Crucially, a single strong earthquake does not automatically signal an imminent, larger eruption. However, the combination of shallow earthquakes, fault movement, tremors, ground deformation, and eruptive activity makes this area a critical site for ongoing monitoring.